Hello, everyone. Welcome in to another live stream. It is my Friday. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next couple of days off. I hope everyone's doing well where you are. Hey, everyone. Um, how's your Sunday going? It's been a weird day. I don't know how to explain it. It's just been weird today. I think I just have a lot to do or a lot to get done. And so like I haven't really like observed today or like take time for myself yet. So it's weird. It's weird, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I can get all the things done that I have to do. For whatever reason, like Saturdays and Sundays, everyone's like taking the time off and I'm like, gotta work, gotta hustle. Okay, so let's get started with some free questions. Hey everyone. Jessica, I got the donation. I'll add you to the list. Revive says, I feel you. I had a weird today since I woke up over a dream. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it's just a weird day. I need to go outside and walk in the grass or something, I think. I just don't feel very grounded today. That's unfortunately like just who I am. I don't know if we can attribute it. You're welcome, Crow's Nest. I don't know if you can attribute it to like being an air sign or what it is, or maybe it's just my personality. But I feel like I need to be grounded a lot more than I am. And so if I get too in my head or too flighty, I feel like I need to go get some sun or get my feet in the grass. I don't know, do something. And then I'll feel better. All right, let's kick this thing off here. We got a lot of questions today. First for nausea. Nausea, I am getting a no, 5 of Swords. Lee vibes, yes. Queen of Cups. Nat, I am getting a maybe. I believe they are, but maybe they're working through some things. The Hierophant. Brooklyn, I'm getting a yes, 4 of Cups. They think you're a good mom, but maybe they wonder if you're happy in life or um, like if you're just too I don't know, are you stressed out? Are you because 4 of Cups is like a level of disappointment. Are you sad? Are you an overthinker? Are you present when you're with them? Like I feel like this is reading as like a sadness from you or something. I don't really know what this is, but towards them, yes, I am getting a yes. Smiley. I have the 8 of Swords, Smiley. I don't know if you're looking for a job right now. Hopefully you are. But if you're not, the 8 of Swords can indicate that it's not going to just be something that happens to you. You'll feel kind of restricted right now because you have maybe limited options. I don't know. The 8 of Swords just talks about like restrictions. So I think right now, no. And I think especially no if you're not actually actively looking for a like for other jobs right now and like actively applying. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you can make some changes there. But I think right now it's going to be kind of tough in the immediate near future. I am getting a yes for Margaret, Six of Pentacles. Content, I'm getting a yes, the Empress. Amy says she's oddly emotional today. Yeah, it's a weird day. It's a very weird day. Like, it's not a bad day. Nothing bad has happened, but I just don't feel, I feel off kilter or something. Oh, Amy, I'm sorry to hear that. James says, I know all about that, Luna. LOL. We Vibe says, I'm an air sign and totally feel you. Yes. I don't know if it's just like a hazard of our sun sign or what it is. I also have a lot of Gemini in my chart, just in general, a lot of air sign, Aquarius, and Gemini heavy. So I don't know. I need to go for a walk or something. Hey, Rashima, welcome in. Hey, Inner Ancestral Whispers, welcome in. Thank you, Nat. Oh, I'm feeling okay, girl. I don't want you guys to think I'm like having a bad day. I'm not. I'm just feeling off. You know, sometimes you get kind of in like a weird funk, but a lot of times you guys make me feel better, and I feel totally fine after I get off of here. Oh, Brooklyn says I'm stressed the fuck out. Oh, Brooklyn, I'm so sorry. They're picking up on that. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. We have like good plans. We're gonna go to the pool tomorrow. All right, Rising Storm. Did I get a reading on my phone? Tell me yes or no. For Rising, please. Tell me yes or no for Rising. Okay, I'm getting a no Rising. I have the Four of Swords here. Oh, V vibes. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Lena, thank you for liking the live stream. I have a yes for Lena. Eight of Pentacles. Fabi, yes, but they want to take it slow. Temperance. Amy, I got three no's in a row, girl. I don't know what's going on here. Are you sure that he saw it? Did I tell you that he saw it? Was it someone else that told you? I had Four of Swords, Death, and Five of Swords. I can't imagine that he wouldn't like it. I don't know what's up with that, but I can't lie to you. I'm getting three no's in a row. Okay, Lorene. Lorene, I feel like this is a yes. I have the Lovers and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is going to be an impulsive decision. This isn't going to be something that's pre-planned. I feel like if it is, it's going to be pretty last minute, and maybe it's not something you would be expecting. There is some growing pains in this connection, Mary Bell. If you have any suspicions about this person because of things that they have done or actions that they have taken or like red flags, I think you need to follow your gut on that. I am getting the death card. As a yes, no, this card specifically is a no. However, it talks about like growing pains and transitions and transformations. So if you're carrying anything from the past into this relationship and this person didn't do anything to you, but you're having triggers, and even though this person is trustworthy, you have not dealt with some residual stuff, then I think that's not a true reflection of him, and that's something you might have to work through. But if you are noticing some things, you feel your intuition is telling you something about this person, you're noticing red flags, things like that, this may be a relationship that you will have to move on from. I think Spirit's calling you to trust yourself here. Um, okay, where am I? I feel like I lost my place. Okay, Marybelle. Okay, that was the last person I read for. Um, all right, guys, I only have 3 more minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to everybody. I'm going to do my best. You're welcome, Rising. You're welcome, Lena. Kevin, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, guys, we're going to close the list right now. I have way too many questions to answer. I'm not going to get to all these people. So let's close the list real quick. No one else can add to the free list right now. I've got to get through what I've got here. Rashima, yes, 6 of Cups. Boo, yes, 8 of Wands. Yes, Knight of Wands for Whispers. No for It's Sunshine, the Moon. James, yes, the Chariot. Tiana, I'm gonna say yes. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the top and bottom of the deck. But right now, the energy is a maybe. I'm leaning towards a yes, though. I know you're looking for a yes or no answer, but I just want to be clear that I did get the Two of Swords right now. So the energy where it's at right now is not set in stone, but I think we're leaning towards you as an option. Okay? All right. Asana. Asana, yes, 6 of Cups. This is a past person. Bye, We Vibes. Have a great night, okay? I won't be here tomorrow. I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. I have a yes, Nisha. The world. I guess maybe this is a chapter that needs to come to an end. I suppose the world talks about the end or closure. I have a yes, the lovers for Sweet Rita. I have a yes for Dacia, Ace of Pentacles. Trey, no, Knight of Swords. Kevin, maybe Wheel of Fortune, but luck is on your side. We also have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, so I'm getting a maybe, but if I were to guess, I'm saying yeah. We Vibes. Yes, I should be here on Wednesday. My schedule is Wednesday to Sunday. There have been times, like the recent past last week, I ended up taking 3 days off in a row. That happens sometimes. The only way to guarantee to see me or to get a reading from me is to book a private reading, because I will do those whether or not I'm going live or not. As long as I have an opening in my schedule, then you will see me. However, you most likely will can guarantee to see me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime during those days, most likely in the evening time. You're welcome, Asana. You're welcome, guys. I was like having to rush through those because we're now at 18 minutes in. We vibes, good seeing you. Everyone else, so glad to see you. I'm happy that I could do some free reads tonight for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the donation list. I have to keep a close eye on our time tonight. So first up, we have James. So James, I'm going to go ahead and get shuffled for you because I believe that we're doing a love option 2 like we always do. So we're going to go ahead and get started there. Stacy, I got your donation. I'm going to add you to the list. Interesting turn of events, James. I have 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Chariot, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe that shift you're feeling is good because these are mostly good cards, to be honest. I do see that the overall energy here being the Page of Swords does indicate that um, you're still going to be asked to like wait, you know. That patience word is like hovering around your relationship, and essentially it's like you're not going to get what you want right away, and I'm sorry because I keep having to be the bearer of bad news with that, but that is like the theme here. But I see with the Page of Swords, this is a curious energy. This indicates that the energy around the two of you is wanting to um, talk more, learn about each other, like, build maybe a deeper connection with one another. Let's see. I see this. This is also like the root chakra, so this feels like the connection might be a little bit more grounded, maybe more action oriented because it's the sun as well. Gemini energy. So it's funny because you had kind of given me an update already, and if I didn't know any better, seeing the Page of Swords here with the Gemini sign next to it, which I think it's actually Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken, but this deck is named Gemini. I would have told you that I feel like you're a little bit more in your element today, seeing that. So that was interesting. Um, I don't have any current influences or blocks. I have death, which is a no. That just means that you guys are going through like your own type of transition right now. Interesting, James. I see your next question. Um, it's funny that you say that because I believe that's what I was saying in the reading that I did for you a couple nights ago. Yeah, you got a lot of air in your chart as well. She is being more open. I feel I don't know. Yesterday just felt like restricted. I don't know. I was saying that she was like upping her security, but it felt like yesterday. So maybe something that happened between you guys kind of just set her back. But I think maybe now that the air was cleared and things have settled, she's feeling better because the Six of Pentacles is like she's giving back to you what you're giving to her. So this is like more of a match of energy, a little bit more open, a little bit more giving and allowing to receive kind of thing. Oh wait, that's interesting because that's literally what you just asked. So we'll dig deeper into that question next, but that is the energy that I have here. Thoughts and feelings. I think she is happy with your connection right now. She's feeling good. The four of wands sometimes give me the feeling of like coming home or feeling like you're coming home. So I think she feels very comforted by you and she feels comfortable with you as well. I like to see this energy with the chariot with her because a lot of times she is always looking back to the past and the chariot indicates maybe like a new lease on life to try to like look at things more like not to look over her shoulder so much and just try to like focus on the future. Um, I still feel that second guessing energy, but I think that with the chariot is like I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try. I'm going to just like try not to let old habits get in the way of like my what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. Because the chariot's pretty clear headed or clear minded. Um, intentions is just like continuing to work on your connection. At least I see like Three of Pentacles, like collaborate, working together, um, having a common goal, being and feeling determined, just like the chariot. I do feel like she's dedicated to you. Um, I feel like she doesn't want to do anything to upset you or offend you or make you jealous or anything like that. She's not, she's like pure heart and well intentioned, I feel. I feel like the underlying theme of this reading is like, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I think it's feeling better than yesterday. All right, let's see. Hi, Jay. I see that you donated. Hey there. So James, I don't think he was talking about the two of you specifically. Um, I'm not getting that per se. I am getting the Hierophant, and this is a maybe card. This might have been like a dual, like there might have this might have been a message of duality. Like maybe he was saying this primarily for her and herself and her own well-being. I think, his daughter comes first and he's looking out for her with this comment. And primarily this is like a message for her, and it's not regarding like a romantic love. It's just allowing herself to love no matter what kind of relationship, mother child, like friend, like, or romantic. I mean, I'm trying to think of like all the different like types of relationships you can have. So like platonic, romantic, whatever. I feel like he was just saying like you've blocked yourself off a lot, and one of the best parts about life is feeling love. And if you don't allow yourself to feel that, that is going to be not a fulfilling life for you. That is not going to feel, you'll be walking around living half a life. Like basically, I feel like that's what he's saying. There's a quote that's coming to mind, and it's like, oh my god, I think it's from Virgin River, guys. If you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. Let me look it up because I feel like it applies here. It's something along the lines of you can protect your heart and never get hurt, but you'll end up, no, that's what it was. It said if you focus on protecting your heart, you can avoid a lot of pain, but you can also end up living half a life. And that I feel like is the message that he was trying to say to her. You wonder if you got his approval. I can look into that. I can pull a couple more cards. I feel like this could have applied to you, and I feel like maybe it was a little nudge because you guys were there in person. But I think primarily it was like a message for her. Let's see. Does James have Patty's? He's a funny. He's funny because for some reason I'm hearing. That's up to me to decide. That's up to Patty to decide. That's what I hear him saying. Like I feel almost as if like if he was still around and like you wanted to propose to Patty and you went to him for his blessing, he'd be like, what did she say? Or like, I mean, that's fine with me, but Patty's the one that's going to make the decision, kind of thing. So it's like I feel like there's a appreciation for you, and a like of the respect that you would have for him and that you have for his memory, and I think he thinks that's great. But I think that he knows. It's funny. It's like I think he knows like Patty's stubbornness, or like her she's just Patty paves the way for herself. Like she makes her own decisions, and it's kind of funny because it's like he knows that about her. And so he knows there's nothing he could ever do. She's going to have to learn and choose and decide for herself. But I think from his perspective, though, he's saying, if Patty wants you, that's good enough for me. That's what I feel like his personality is. But I think that he likes your respect for him. I think he likes your respect of his memory and who he was to Patty, and caring enough to want his approval. Um, so I feel like overall that is a yes. But that's kind of like the feeling that I'm picking up on. Oh, hey guys, thanks for the donations. Let me update the list real quick just so everyone can see where they are. We are still working on James right now. All right, so after Stacy, I have IJ. After IJ, I have what's going on here? Amy. Tamara, I know that it's like pretty, and you're new here, so like I'm not making a big deal, but I do prefer you to send all the money at once if you can, instead of like these like little amounts, because I do have to clean this on tax returns, and these individual payments do make it more complicated for me. So you know, add-ons are one thing, like I'm not going to turn it down, whatever, but if there's a reason why you're sending them all individually like that up front, let me know if that's the way that you have to do it. But if you can avoid it, that's what I would prefer. Altogether, it looks like 20? No, 19. 19. I have 19 from you. So if you want to skip, that would be enough to cover an in-depth reading. How much I do now to I can skip it, 14 and 5 for skip. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Whiskers, you have donated the right amount for a skip and an in-depth reading. Okay, so that means that I'm gonna bump you up. All right, guys, I believe that is everyone that I got a donation from. That's the order. Did that not go through? Why is that happening? I don't know why my messages aren't going through. Hold on. I think it was security issue kept declining. Okay, no, that's totally fine. I understand it. It's just a pattern that I noticed, so I just wanted to bring it up. I'm not like super like worried about it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've got. And then let's see. Next question for James. Okay. So James, I'm gonna send you a message really quickly. I'm gonna do some of this reading probably out loud, but I just want to type what I'm getting. Um, okay, so I sent you a message, James. So with what I just said, I'm gonna also um, kind of elaborate with that. It seems like this is going to be a process as well. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is not going to be something that you are just going to like be able to just jump right in and do with her. This is something that's going to also take some time. I think that um, you can look forward to exploring more with her. I think that is something that you can look forward to. But I think that taking things to the next level is definitely here. I just see her still being pretty guarded with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So the Seven of Cups and the Star does make me excited to see as well for you, because it makes me feel like she's open to it. It makes me feel like she's like, okay, I'd be cool doing this or this, that kind of thing. I don't want to be like too detailed or whatever. Um, but she's like, maybe not this, maybe not that. I think she just wants to go with her comfort level at that time and just kind of see. But yeah, I do think she'll be open to exploring more with you in that regard. Did you have any follow up to that? You're welcome. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that's what you were also feeling. No, I got you. I saw you said I meant to say affectionate. Sag girl, I am not doing yes, no right now. That is done. Smelling like cigarette smoke or something. Why am I suddenly picking up on cigarettes? That's weird. James, do you smoke? Does Patty smoke? Somebody. Somebody around here. Um, Amy, when you pay to skip, you go to the top of the list. So, which I meant to type for inner ancestral whispers. So, for example, if no one on this list that you see paid to skip, then you would be next. You get what I mean? Um, but because James was a pre-order, Rising Storm was a pre-order, and Ancestral Whispers paid to skip, you would be bumped after Inner Ancestral Whispers if you paid to skip, because that is the next opening in the list. Hopefully that makes sense. So next up we have Rising Storm. Um, James said, yeah, I feel like that could definitely start opening that concert or even before then things could develop. I don't. Oh, she smokes pot and vapes, but not cigarettes. Okay. Yeah, it was cigarettes for me. That's what I was picking up on for some reason. I gave up smoking. I've been sober since the start of the year. Wow, good for you, James. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, Crow's Nest. I got you, girl. Um, Crow's Nest. So you're actually at the top of the list. The only thing that I can do for you is hold your place so that no one can skip ahead of you. Rising Storm, are you in here? Okay, yay, perfect. I'm happy to hear that, Crow's Nest. That's working out perfect. Okay, so next up I have Rising Storm. Thank you, James. Okay, Rising Storm. We're shuffling for you now. Interesting. Okay. Um, Rising. So I could be way off base, but I feel like this message, I don't know. I don't know. It feels confrontational in some way, or it feels like I don't know if passive aggressive is the right word, but it feels like the text is like it's like requiring him to do something. It's almost like you're challenging him by a statement that you made or asking something of him. Like it feels like he's been put on the spot. Um, Now that doesn't mean that was your intention. That doesn't mean because you could have said something completely nice to him, Rising, but for whatever reason he feels caught off guard. He feels put on the spot. Um, this is like making him feel I don't know it because like I have the Ten of Wands in reverse, I have the Knight of Swords, almost like you just charged in, like he unexpectedly received this message, and then I have the Five of Wands, which feels conflicted, Seven of Swords, which feels like maybe I don't know, maybe this caused problems for him. I don't freaking know, man. Like it feels almost like Seven of Swords, like he saw this message and he had to run away, hide it. You're asking, you hope he's okay. Okay, oh, wow. Is it possible that the ex was at his house when he got this message? Because I have the Seven of Swords and it's like he felt like he had to be sneaky or hide it and this caused issues for him. Like this text caused issues for him. Like he was caught off guard. It put him on the spot. There's some conflict here. Wave and hiding emoji. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad she hasn't been there. Okay. Um, he hasn't responded to you. Let me cut the deck. Yeah, I heard. I heard that he hadn't responded to you. I asked that question. Um, Girl, I don't know. I mean, I have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Talks about like insurmountable problems. Like he has a lot going on. Knight of Swords, something coming in really fast and unexpected. Five of Wands, conflict, struggle, challenge. Seven of Swords, sneaking away. And then Nine of Swords, anxiety, stress. Like I know that sounds crazy, but these are the cards that I've got here. So I don't know if this was received well today, Rising. I'm not necessarily saying that I'm not saying that it was a bad thing to hear from you, but maybe that just the timing wasn't good. How's he feeling? How's he feeling? Boundaries? How's he feeling? How's he feeling about this message? I'm hearing things like mixed signals. Two can play that game. It feels almost like he's confused that you're reaching out to him. Like he's like, what is this? I don't know if he thinks you're playing games or what. Which I mean, he's one to talk, but that's what I'm feeling here. He's like wondering what you're getting at. Like what are you doing? Oh wait, does is it possible that oh shoot, I just forgot. Hold on, Spirit, what was that? Oh yeah. Is it possible that he could be confused because of you posted something about like a flirty message or whatever? Do you think that it's possible that he could have saw that, got jealous, and then like sees you reaching out to him now? Is it possible that he could be confused or feeling like you're giving him mixed messages there? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, you're right. I know. He's the one that's been playing games. I get it. Um, yeah, I'm not trying to say like he's wrong or he's right or anything like that. I'm just saying that this is how it's coming across. That I think he's just a little bit confused. Maybe he thought that you were moving on, and now he's hearing from you. Your brain hurts. I'm sorry, girl. I feel like my brain hurts about this too. Um, I can only like process what it feels like to me, and I think that he feels confused. I think that he might just be like in his feelings, and I think that you know going from like showing a flirty message that you're flirting with someone or whatever, or someone's flirting with you, and then reaching out to him. I think that just might be confusing for him because I'm just getting like confusion. He's setting his boundaries, and I'm getting that he's thrown off about the timing of this, I think. And I feel like too, Rising, that I don't know. I was worried about this. That's why yesterday I didn't even want to be like, maybe you should reach out to him because I didn't want to tell you that, but I was like, maybe he'll be more likely to respond if you do. But this boundaries thing, this is like kind of crazy to me because I'm like, what is he doing? Um, let's move on to your next question about how he's feeling about you because maybe we can get some more information, like a better understanding of what's going on here. But he's, I think he's feeling like mixed signals or mixed messages from you. He's seeing one thing and then something else is happening, and I think it's confusing him. Now, like I said, he's one to talk. That he's been doing this stuff to you all along, and so no one's wrong or right here. But maybe he just doesn't like the taste of his own medicine. Okay, let's see. How's he feeling about her at this time? How's he feeling about her at this time? I feel like I hear him saying, I'm disappointed. I feel let down. I have the Three of Swords here. How's he feeling about her at this time? The Devil. I hear like too much is getting in the way of us. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. We never seem to be on the same page. We don't want the same things, maybe. Um, I feel hurt. That's what he's saying. I feel hurt. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and it's like hurt feelings. This is weird because I don't ever feel this energy coming from him too. Heartbroken. Like we have the Three of Swords here. How's he feeling about her? Confusion. I'm unclear about where we stand. How's he feeling about her? How's he feeling about her? We have too many differences. I didn't act when I should have. I should have expressed myself better. I failed to give you what you need. You're right. I think he might be actually mad at himself, not you. But maybe it's being projected onto you because he's confused. Does that make sense? Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. I'm getting advice for you, Rising Storm, and I have that he's wearing a false mask in this connection. Um, the time has come to release and clear your energy. There's not enough action to keep this relationship going. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Maybe we just need to take a break from this. Naisha, thank you so much. But I feel ultimately we kind of figured this out together. So he, yes. So he's upset with himself and he's projecting his anger onto you. Because he's saying, I didn't do what I was supposed to do all along, and therefore she's doing things that I don't want her to do. And like projecting that anger onto you, even though I think deep down what he's really upset about is he's mad at himself. All right, so Naisha said, I donated. Naisha, did you donate via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo? Trust is for trust if it's for you and me, Tara. I'm trying to save you from grief. Okay, let me check Cash App because I haven't gotten the donation or the notification yet. There might be a little bit of a delay tonight on it. Wait a second. Hold on. I got it. I thought, okay, so someone came in and made it seem like they donated. I thought that they donated, but they didn't. Okay, hold up. Okay, Stacy. You're welcome, Rising. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking through that with me while we figure that out together. Okay, so Stacy's holding her spot. Got it, got it. All right. Why do I do this? I do this every time. I finish up with someone and forgot to take them off the list. Okay. All right, so Tamara is next. Then we have Crow's Nest who held her spot, Stacy who held her spot. Then we have IJ, Amy, and Aisha. And then let me do this really quickly for Ismail. Just I just want to help him real quick. All right. Okay. Ismail, I'm getting a no for you for that one. Tamara, if you're here, if you want to check in with me real quick. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then I have Tamara down for an in-depth reading for her. Okay. So I've been frustrated, basically told Donald I caught feelings for him again. He said, I caught feelings for you too because his last connection messed him up. So we be chilling and he said, oh, yeah. Okay. I'm with you so far. I understand what you're saying so far. I said, wow, what are you holding back for? It's been so many years, just give me a chance. Gee, and I said, wow. Oh no. Okay, so I think it's great that you spoke up for yourself. I think that's important. I do remember saying that if you continue on the trajectory that you were on last night, which was just like letting him take the lead, that things would continue to go for you. So I do hope this didn't mess anything up, but I don't know how bad it could have messed up because I think saying your feelings and being honest and him having feelings for you, you said, but I told him, okay, I want to text you know what, I don't even care anymore, but I don't want to be me. Yeah, so it sounds like you're hurt. It sounds like your ego might be a little bruised. Um, did he full out say no, or is he just not giving you an answer? Because I don't want you to get ahead of yourself and get completely upset or offended about this. Because I think you guys were working towards commitment, it felt like. I doubt, I mean, we're still friends and cool. Yes, he said he has feelings for me, just scared to get into another relationship. That makes sense. That's totally valid. Okay. What are his next actions towards her, please? What are his next actions towards her? What are his next actions? So, Tamara, I feel like the advice here is to continue to talk to him. You can pull your energy back, but I think that if he's making an effort, I think you should reciprocate that because I do see him wanting to continue to communicate with you. So, I feel like in order for him to feel safe to enter a relationship with you, he has to not feel like you're like the other girls. So, what if what you're doing right now is what he experienced in the past? You might be giving him false red flags because maybe you're not a red flag and his exes were, but you're acting just like them. So, how is he supposed to know that you're different? So, it's one thing to pull your energy back and not be the one to initiate conversation, but I do think that if he is making the effort, which I feel like he is going to, Three of Pentacles here, that you need to reciprocate that, especially if you want to foster a relationship with him. He has to know that he can trust you. He has to know that he can be honest with you and that you're going to respond appropriately to that. Um, Now, him saying, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship, especially if he's recently been, I don't know how long ago he got out of the last relationship. He may need some time, and I think that's honest. He said, but I had to catch myself from saying mean things like we should never get intimate. We should never. Yeah, I think that's important. It's good that you caught yourself because, like, you want to make sure that you feel different to him, that you feel like a safe choice to him. So I see him wanting to continue to put the effort. Like if he's going to communicate with you, tell you he misses you, tell you he wants to talk to you. Um, okay, so that may be enough time for him to, have processed his heartbreak and his grief. But I do think that triggers, we'll call them, aren't something that you can get over right away. Sometimes it's something you really have to intentionally work through. So he might not be heartbroken over this girl anymore. It's after 6 months to a year, but he could still have residual issues that he has not dealt with. Um, So I see him continuing to communicate with you, telling you he has feelings for you, telling you all the sweet things that he has been in the recent past, wanting to talk to you on the phone, things like that. But I think that if he's receiving a negative reaction from you, then he might not want to initiate those things. So far there's no damage here. But I think that if he continues to see you acting a certain way, then he might pull back himself. So we want to make sure that we're not like getting to a point of no return. I think it's important that, what if you weren't ready? Wouldn't you want him to respect you? Because I see him here as the Ten of Pentacles for your connection, is that you guys could be in each other's lives for a long time. You guys could be in a relationship with each other. Acting what way? You're reacting from yeah, like an emotional response, I suppose that would be right. And you said that you had to like hold back so that you wouldn't be mean and things like that, which is great. I think that's good for the connection. Um, but we want to make sure that, if roles were reversed, would you want him to get upset with you if you weren't ready? So it's just one of those things because I don't think that what has transpired is enough to break this up with him. I think that he would continue this down this road with you, and I think it would turn into commitment. And I don't feel that things are too far gone for that to still not happen. I still think that could happen. And I see that in his actions towards you right now as like him wanting to put in the effort, him wanting to initiate because you're asking what his next actions are, and working towards a road of commitment where you both feel happy. We have the world here. Um, so like, don't worry too much if like you feel like things went kind of sour yesterday. I don't think that it's too bad that you guys can't come back from that. Um, but it may require more time from you to give to him to figure out the relationship side of things. I truly believe, yeah. So I don't think, like I said, I don't think this is something that you're like there's no damage here. Not, yeah, you had your feelings and he had his feelings and stuff, but I'm just saying that it's not too far gone where you guys can't rebuild from here. Like you said, it just recently happened. It's only happened once. XYZ. I don't think he's going to hold it against you. But I think that if this continues, then he might start to see a pattern and get worried. I'm still going to pull back because my feelings are hurt and he confused you. I'm going to tell him you can have a little space and time in the world. Yeah, it wasn't bad or anything. Right. Um, did he ask you? Did he ask you to give him space? Hey, Hood Mystic, welcome in. So, inner ancestral whispers, you have the right to do what you're going to do. Your free will, but just remember that whatever decisions you make and however you act can change the outcome of the future of your connection. My advice here is unless he said give me space, I that is not the route I would go. I would not be telling him I'm going to give you space and leave you alone and you go do your thing because he didn't ask you to give him space. And I think that that's not a fair response. And I think that you might be acting out of a place of like self protection. And I don't want you to get to a place of self sabotage because what it sounds like is this guy tells you he has feelings for you, wants to talk to you on the phone, wants to have sleepovers on the phone. Like it seems like this guy really like thinks you're a catch and he really thinks a lot of you. I don't want to see you go and damage something because you're having an emotional response. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna be petty, but I feel stuck because I feel like if I go out and have fun, he's gonna feel, oh, she doesn't want me anymore. Oh, no. I mean, you guys aren't committed. I think you have the right to go out and have fun and do what you want to do. I think your actions are gonna be enough. I don't think you have to like verbalize it, is all I'm saying. Check in with him. Go out and have fun, but do check ins with him. Send him a snap or something like that. And like a wish you were here. I don't know. Something try to like bring more romance back into the connection rather than like like frustration or confusion. I just don't want to see you ruin something. Not saying you are going to, okay? But I'm just saying I don't want to see this be ruined because you both are have too strong of feelings for each other that you don't know what to do with it. Because I think that you guys are working towards a commitment, and we just have to make sure that we're making the right choices to get there. Because we can act from a place of being hurt, and then things get all messed up and confusing. Yeah. But I think, as of right now, just to conclude and answer your question, I think that he's going to continue to make efforts with you, and I think that your connection is working towards commitment. Even if that's not something that is a conversation you're having right now, I think as long as this connection continues to deepen, as long as you guys are both putting effort in, like you guys will get to the point where you realize you don't want to be with anyone else, and that's when commitment will happen. You're welcome. All right. What's coming in love for the near future? So, Cosmos, when you say near future, are you looking for like in the next month, the next 2, 3 months? Do you have like a time frame in your mind that you're asking about? Anyway, next 2 months, you want to say? Okay. What's coming in love for Jessica in the next 2 to 3 months? Coming in love for Jessica in the next 2 to 3 months. Oh man. Okay. You. This is. I'm laughing because it's what you need to do, but it's I'm just gonna say it. I feel like I'm seeing you start conversations up with people and then cutting them off. Like I feel like you go next. Like, and that's why I'm kind of laughing because I feel like you're not really giving people an opportunity to waste your time. Because I see here Ace of Swords, which is like new communication coming in for you, and then I see the world where it's like, and then the sword itself of like you cutting people off. The world is indicating a lack of success in your love life, lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment. So feel and then lack of completion. So it's like I don't see these people coming in that you're having conversations with, like getting very far with you because they're gonna do something that you're just like, no, that's not it. That's not what I want. But I see a lot of communication coming in for you. I have like 7 of Cups, so this can talk about um, like multiple people in your inbox. So, I don't know if you're still on dating sites or what you're doing there, but I'm thinking these people are going to find you however they can. Instagram messages, even if you're not making yourself very accessible, I think these people are going to come for you anyways. You're no longer on dating sites. Okay, that's good. Because I was going to say, you said, yeah, I had a dude get a hold of me on Insta that ghosted me last year on a date. I cut him out because it's not what I want. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. Again, we're just like seeing what's going on here, but it feels like you're just not satisfied. I think it's a good thing. I feel almost like I'm hearing it's a good thing that you got off of the dating sites. I'm not sure when you did that, and you might have told me, but I don't remember. I think it's a good thing that you did that because they're saying that you weren't receiving success there and you probably were not going to continue to receive success there. So I feel like they're saying like that was a good thing that you shut that down. Yeah, general respect. That's right. Okay. Sites were not successful. Okay. Can you tell me the next 2 months what we're looking like care and love for her. Okay, so where are we at right now? We're in June to mid-July. Mid-July to mid-August, I think things are turning around for you. We have the Star and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that making the right choices for you, i.e., not meeting people where you're not having success, I think is really helping narrow down the dating pool that you have access to. So I think that there's something that kind of shifts between mid-July, mid-August for you in terms of finding the right partner for you. Because I know you're looking for a life partner, and the Ten of Pentacles indicates I'm not seeing a person just yet, but I am feeling like maybe there's a new lease on life, maybe new excitement, or maybe you are meeting someone, but it hasn't really taken off yet, and you're just getting to know each other. Let me dig a little bit further into month 2, just to see. Hey, Virgo. Hey, girl. I'll update the list after this reading with Jessica, okay? Thanks, Virgo. All right, so I see King for you mid-July to mid-August. We have a King of Swords here. Two of Cups, like a love match. Actually, a really good match. Hold up, because I have the Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords. Whenever I see a King and Queen of the same suit, it always tells me that this is a good match for you. We also have the Two of Cups. So I feel like maybe you feel, maybe you're doing something different around that time, and you're able to make like more genuine connections with people. You got the Seven of Cups coming through again. I feel like this is good conversation with this person. You also have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. So I think what happens between mid-July and mid-August is that you find someone and you go, this is on the right track, okay? So you're thinking to yourself, this may not be at 100%, but we're on the right track. Now I'm starting to really feel like I can have a little bit of hope. You know, maybe this person isn't 100% for you, but I feel like you guys are a good match. You're good communication. You feel like the effort is being reciprocated. Maybe it's not ticking all your boxes, but I feel like you're going like, okay, this isn't hopeless. Page of Cups. There is like more out there for me. Let's see. All right, what's going on between? We'll do one more shuffle for mid-August to mid-September. Mid-August to mid-September. In love. The king is still here. I don't know. Maybe maybe you're down with this King of Swords. I did see the King of Pentacles around you, and that came out with the Ten of Pentacles card, which is the card of like a life partner. So when I was seeing two kings in your reading and one came out as a life partner, that made me think that maybe the King of Swords wasn't your quote unquote person. But I'm still seeing the King of Swords around you mid August to mid July. Or sorry, mid August to mid September. So maybe you're keeping this guy around. Maybe you're really enjoying getting to know this person and still figuring it out around that time. But I definitely feel that your love life is on an upswing because you're feeling more positive. You're feeling like, okay, there is someone out here for me. You're feeling like the energy is matched and that it's being reciprocated. And you're showing up as the Queen of Swords again. I don't know. I think that this connection might surprise me, um, or might surprise us because maybe you are meeting this like life partner person in a couple of months. And maybe because this is supposed to be like a divine surprise to you, you're not supposed to have all the information. But I'm seeing you come through as the Queen of Swords again. You're definitely entertaining this person. You're looking at this person every single time I do this reading. So you are definitely considering this person. So I would say by mid September, you should have formed a pretty genuine connection with someone that you feel that you are very compatible with. Do I know the outcome? Not necessarily, but I think that you are feeling a lot better about your love life by September. And I know you asked for signs. So we have air and we have air, Gemini, strongly, maybe Libra, Aquarius, potentially. I think maybe some earth and maybe some fire. I'm not seeing much water here. I'm not seeing much water at all. You're welcome, Jessica. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see. Let me update this list here now. Jessica, have a good night, girl. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Stacy is next. Stacy, if you're in here, you can check in. Naisha, yes, I can definitely do that. All I need from you is your. Oh no, I think I have it. Yep, I have your question. Absolutely, I can definitely do that. Have a good night, Naisha, and I'll make sure that that's taken care of for you so that when you come back to it, you can listen in. Veronica, oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you to say. You're very welcome, Naisha. Have a good night. I am updating the donation list really quickly here. Of course, of course. Okay, so Stacy is here. I updated the list. We are moving on. I'm gonna need to grab a drink here in a second. University was talking. I have to see where we are on donations as well. So I need to be signing off here around 11 my time. I think we might be able to leave donations open for a little while longer. I'll leave them open. I probably will keep donations open till about 10-ish. We'll see. But just keep an eye on that, everyone. If you plan on donating, I'm going to be closing that in the next hour or so. Shuffling for Stacy now. I am getting a yes, Stacy. I have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this is it working out for you and you getting your wish. You getting what you want out of this. So I feel like this is good. This is like a good message. Will they get past this? Will they get past this? I know that it's hard right now because I have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Talks about like sadness and pain. Maybe even like blocked or repressed emotions. And like just this overall unsettled feeling of like, you know, when you're at odds with anyone that you love, that is not a good place to be, especially when it lasts days on end. But seeing the Nine of Cups, it feels like you guys can work this out. You still have that counseling upcoming, right? Though you got that on the books. I remember communication being difficult for the two of you, needing better like tools or so to speak for communicating because it's difficult because you're saying one thing and you mean it a certain way, but he hears it a certain way and vice versa. And it's like sometimes you guys are saying the same thing, but you don't feel like the other one's hearing you because of your communication styles being different. Let me get past this. I have the star here, like luck is on your side, have hope in this. Now, I am seeing with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm talking about cycles. So that is definitely a theme here in your readings. I know it's something you're aware of, but it's also being acknowledged here today that there is an issue here with this needing to break these patterns that you guys find yourself in. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that, Stacey. I really think this is just growing pains right now. I think that so long as you both are applying yourself and willing to see the other person's side, I have the lovers and I have the Page of Wands here. So this is talking about it being a choice to see the other person's side. Will they ever get out of the cycle? You have multiple cycles though, right? Do you feel like it's just one thing that you guys argue about over and over? Or do you feel like it's multiple things? Will they ever get out of this cycle? Will they ever get out of this cycle? I am getting yes, Ace of Wands again. So what I'm hearing, Stacey, from Spirit right now, not even in the cards, is they're saying that you and him have issues that stem from a feeling insecurity in your connection. And that doesn't mean that you're at fault, and that doesn't mean that he's at fault, and that doesn't mean that your insecurity lies because of things he does or vice versa. It could be, doesn't mean it is. But the bottom line is, the common denominator is that there is insecurity within the relationship, needing reassurance and needing to feel secure. And you guys find yourself in these cycles because it's a cry for help, to feel, reassure me, make me feel secure. And the only way to start feeling secure is to start feeling more confident within yourself, not needing that reassurance from the other person. And what's interesting is when that happens, when you start feeling more secure within yourself and more confident within yourself, then the relationship starts to change. It starts to bloom. It starts to get better. Um, because then whatever that person gives to you as far as reassurance is received positively, and you find that over time you're not needing as much from the other person to reassure you because you are feeling more secure. And then therefore that's like a catalyst for a domino effect, for this amazing thing to happen where things continue to progress, continue to move forward, and then before you know it, y'all are living together, getting engaged, getting married, having kids, whatever. um, but right now, the hard part is because you have a strong fear that you'll get betrayed because of relationships in the past. I've been there, girl. I have. And that's what I mean by the connection. The bottom line issue is this need to feel secure. And he can make you feel secure 23 hours out of 24 hours of the day. And the 1 hour that he's not feeling, making you feel secure, he's not going out of his way to make you feel that way, then you're going to be questioning him. And that's a struggle for anybody. That's a lot to ask of one person to constantly make you feel secure. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have his own issues, but I am saying that this is stemming from needing to feel safe, wanting to feel safe, in your fear, exactly, in your fear overcoming. And I think that having individual sessions with the therapist is going to be what is going to help you a lot. Okay. Um, not knowing what to do to get over the past is not just your job to figure out. That is why you're going to a therapist. And having these individual sessions are going to be very beneficial for you. So I know it's hard, and I know that it can feel difficult because you're looking for him to be that person to cater to your needs and reassure you. But if he feels like you're asking more than he feels is fair, or more than he feels is like realistic, I think that that's where there's going to be a problem. So somewhere you guys have to meet in the middle, and it is going to stem from individual healing. And I think as long as he's willing to make an effort, and as long as you're willing to make an effort, then I think that you guys will be just fine. I really do. He said, I don't know. No, he said the fear is so strong. Um, I do all these meditations to feel safe and journal, but it doesn't seem to be working. So, what I will say to that, Stacey, is that the fear of being betrayed, aka the fear of not feeling safe, likely stems from something way before this relationship with him that you're currently in. And I think that you have to go back and you have to figure out the origin of this. You have to figure out the pain point of when was the first time you ever felt the fear of not being safe and not feeling like you can trust and being betrayed. And once you can get it all the way back to the beginning, wherever that ends up, and you start to acknowledge that and become aware of that, then you can start to heal. But you have to do the work to, unfortunately, go back down that path of where did this start? Where did this originate? I don't know if, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I would assume that's not a fear that you came into this life with. That is something that has you have experienced in this life and therefore scared of it repeating. And I think that's what therapy is going to do for you is it's going to help you understand that and help you heal that wound that you have. And like I said, that doesn't mean that he's, you know, Mr. Perfect or anything. I think that it's important too that we understand like our place in things and how we're contributing to a problem. It's just so strong it overwhelms me. You could do hypnosis. I've never done it. So making that recommendation is kind of offhanded because I've never had that experience. But I do know that there are people who like to do that because they can't consciously understand where something stems from or originates from. And usually hypnosis allows you to go deeper into your subconscious and find that. So that way you can heal it. But I think that right now, just baby steps, and I think just working through therapy, and I think if this has been going on for years and years, and it's a fear that you've had all your life, this is not going to be some overnight fix. This is going to require multiple sessions with this therapist to try to figure out. Yeah, I hope so too. But like I said, Stacey, I feel like you guys will be able to get through this as long as you each are putting the effort in. I don't see a reason why you guys can't figure this out. All right, while we wait for Virgo to check in with me, I'm going to go grab a drink. You're welcome, Stacey. All right, this is for Virgo, wherever she is. So, Virgo, does he come across as like a work focused type of individual? Like someone who really puts a lot of thought into money making endeavors? I feel like that's kind of his priority at this time. I feel like he has some goals and he's like, nothing's going to get in my way of these goals. Now, I don't think he's the type of person to really rush into something impulsively. Like, I don't think that he would say, oh, let's just fool around. Like, let's just have a one night stand and be done. I see the Nine of Swords. He thinks through things a lot. Um, and he isn't just going to choose someone based off of like a first impression. He does want to get to know someone on a deeper level. Um, I think that he has the ability to be loyal. I know that you're asking his feelings for you, but I'm having a hard time seeing them. I'm almost getting more like what are his intentions is what's coming through. Um, I think that he feels like he wants to continue to talk to you. Um, get to know you, but I think he may not be sure, like totally sure about his feelings just yet. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm delivering like such bad news tonight. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And it's not bad, but it's like, is it what y'all want to hear? Probably not. Okay, can you give me like more about his feelings for her, please? More about his feelings for her. Okay, he thinks you guys are a good match for each other. You guys are very mindful, thoughtful people. He likes that about you. He's for her. I think because I have the action card, I think he intends to continue to take action towards you so that when I say like continue to get to know you, continue to talk to you, things like that. I was getting, I'm also getting that here with another deck as well. I feel a playful energy between you guys, even though I'm not like seeing that in the cards. It's like just something I'm picking up intuitively. I feel like you guys have like a fun energy with each other. There's truth names. I can't remember if you've asked about this person before. Um, so if they're not new, sorry about that. What is he feeling? He seems like the kind of person that kind of keeps his opinions and feelings to himself. Which, to be honest, I don't know if that is going to be compatible for you, even though he thinks you guys are a good match. Because I feel like you need more, like, you need someone who's more vocal about their feelings for you. Okay, so he's got a lot of pride. This could be that masculine, action oriented, like, thing that I was picking up in the beginning in regards to, like, his goals. He says he's got a lot of responsibilities. I don't know. I don't know. I wish you were here so that we can kind of like figure this out together. But it seems like his career is a priority for him, or like something. Is he's saying like I have responsibilities or I have goals, and I don't want those to get in the way. I don't want, or sorry, I don't want anything to get in the way of those goals. What's he feeling for her? He feels like he can trust you. He feels like he can tell you the truth. He feels like he likes your intellect. I feel like he thinks you're really smart, and he's attracted to your mind. I think that he feels that you have a lot of, um, like you're very gifted or talented, or the things that you have achieved or accomplished are impressive. Like I think you impress him. That's what I'm trying to say. You impress him. He feels like he can go to you and you will be honest with him. And I do think that he enjoys his time spent with you. Hey, Virgo. But I don't know. I think I'm having a hard time pulling like actual feelings from this person. Maybe he's just like a very quiet, reserved type of person when it comes to stuff like that. But that's what I've got for that one. Let's move on to the next. He is reserved. Okay. So I started that one about 10 minutes ago, roughly. If you want to scroll back. All right, now I was picking up more on intention for you in the first reading, but let's see if there's anything else I could pull. You said he's quiet and sweet. What are his intentions? Like, I feel like he puts a lot of value on achievement. That's what it feels like. So I think that's why when he sees like all that you have accomplished, I feel like that impresses him. What are his intentions? He is going to continue to take things slow with you, Virgo. I think, sorry, when inspiration comes in, I have to write these ideas down. I feel like he is the type of person, like I said earlier, he's not going to just jump right into something because we have like the Knight of Swords in reverse. So he's going to continue to take things slow with you, continue to like invest in time with you, get to know you. I don't think that he's in the business of making any fast moves or quick decisions about this connection. We have the Temperance card indicating that he is doing things in moderation. He's not going to just jump in. And then the Seven of Pentacles indicates that, you know, the seeds are being planted, but he's okay being patient and waiting for things to develop over time. Things just feel kind of slow with this energy. So, but I think that's the pace that he's fine going at. He seems like the commitment kind of guy, I will say. I'm not necessarily getting commitment for you just yet, but I am picking up that he is a commitment type of person. I think that he will take every opportunity that he can to further build on this connection, get to know you better. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how long you guys have known one another. I think that he's going to take the opportunities that he's given from you to like see where this goes and take the time. So he's not going to like blow you off or be flaky. Like if you guys make plans and he's available, he's going to make himself available to you. Does that make sense? Now, when I was mentioning like the commitment thing, I am getting that now with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like a wife would be a priority for him. I have the Justice card here, so I feel like he wants to do what's fair, right, and respectful. And he's the type of person that he's not going to do anything before he's ready. So, like, his mind, for example, his mind might say, um, I've been talking to Virgo for 5 months and we've been seeing each other on and off. We've been getting to know one another. Things are progressing nicely. At this point, realistically, I should be making a move to commitment. But if he doesn't feel it in his gut that that is the right move, he's not going to do it. And when I say 5 months, that just was a random number. I'm not saying that's how this is going to go, but I'm just saying, like, even if in his mind he says this is logical, even if in his mind he says this makes sense, it's a gut feeling for him. That's all that matters. It's not until he feels his intuition and logic are aligning that therefore then he will make a decision. So no one can rush him into anything. But the good thing is that once he makes that decision, he's set on that decision, and you don't have to worry about him wavering or going back on it or changing it. So I think right now, just taking things slow, continuing to invest in you and this and the connection, trying to make himself as available as he can. Let's pull some channeled messages for you. If ever you guys do the playback, like if ever you listen to the recording of me, I really hope you do like fast speed. Because oh my god, that would be so painful for me to listen to myself at normal speed when I could speed it up. All the like shuffling, how long it takes me to think of certain words. Oh, hey girl, welcome in. It's so good seeing you. That sounds perfect. Okay. I look for you everywhere. I miss you. I miss you, miss being with you, miss talking to you. Something along those lines. I feel so happy around you. And that actually makes a lot of sense too. It kind of goes back to when I said I had the happiness card, where you guys have like a playful energy with one another. Maybe you pull a side out of him. If you pull a side of him out that he doesn't normally show people. You don't mind it, okay? Because I think that would be just painful, but I'm glad you don't mind it. But maybe I'm just judgmental of myself. So we have I don't want to let you go. I am waiting patiently. I want you. Let's get you one more. I think that he has stronger feelings than he's letting on, Virgo, because there's multiple cards here saying I love you, which I know might not make sense for your connection. So we do have to like take it how it resonates. So, for instance, if I love you sounds like a really strong thing to say to you at this point, then I just take it as he has stronger feelings for you than he's telling you. Do you get what I mean? And then at the bottom of the deck, I have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, or sometimes I lie awake thinking about you. All right, next up is IJ. IJ, who always donates and then a million skips happen and then he's waiting like 2 hours to get a reading. Oh man, he's a good sport. IJ, if you are here, just let me know. Hey there. I probably will be closing the list soon, guys. I know I said about 30 minutes ago. it'll probably be in like the next hour. Um, Depending on how these readings go, I need to be done by 11. So I have about one more hour in me, and then I am going to have to sign off. And as of right now, we have about 35 minutes worth of readings waiting in the queue. So I can probably take a couple more donations, but then I'm going to have to close the list. You're welcome, Virgo. All right, since this is a yes no IJ and you got a BOGO, I am able to pull some more cards for you related to this if you want. But sometimes with yes or no questions, it's like pretty straightforward. So I want you to feel like you're getting your money's worth. So I am getting a yes. I have the world in the chariot. Um, these indicate like a clear direction of her intentions here, that this is something that she has in mind. This is something that she is doing. I'm not getting that it's like every single post or not even like the majority of her posts, but I will say there are certain things sprinkled in there that she's like, I think he'll see this. And it's kind of like a little nudge. You know what I mean? I think that's what you're asking. And I do feel like that is something that she's doing. However, it could be even subconscious. You know what I mean? Like it could be, not even 100% intentional, but I think in the back of her mind, knowing that you're going to be the one to see it, it's kind of giving her like more motivation to post that thing. That's what it feels like to me. Because I see here, like, she knows multiple people are going to see it. Um, and she knows that she has a lot of followers, I guess, that will be seeing these things as well. Because I see here with the Three of Pentacles. But it's almost like looking for that recognition from you every once in a while is definitely a motivator for her to post certain things, for you to see them. And I think also it's almost like fishing a little bit, because if she posts something, she knows that it's possible that if you agree or that if you like it, or it might be like a prompt for you to reach out to her, for you to connect to her. Maybe looking for to see if maybe she can throw something out there and see if you'll bite and see if you'll respond to it. Does that make sense? That's kind of like the message here that I'm getting. But if you follow up to that, let me know. If it makes sense, LOL. Thanks, Amy. He said, I get it and it makes sense. It's not every time, but sometimes I see stuff and wonder, like she's saying stuff in code. That, yes, yes. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear. I am getting a yes for that. That is definitely her way of like making points. So, like for example, for some reason, Spirit's showing me like where she's talking about the type of person she's looking for. Like if she's talking about like, you should have a partner that's like this, or if she talks about the type of partner that she would be in a relationship. Like if it's something related to um, something related to that, like a romantic connection, and it might just be like a quote, or it might be, find someone who XYZ, yada, yada, yada. I do feel like that is a message for you. I feel like it's when things are related more romantically, but I think that there could be certain things that she posts that she's excited for you to see, whether that's a selfie or her having fun or someone tagging her in something, just sharing a little bit more about herself, and knowing that you're going to see it, I think is definitely a motivator for her. She did say something along the lines recently about liking learning from her partner. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so she's kind of like putting those little Easter eggs out there for you. All right, is there anything specific you want me to know? Anything specific you want him to know? Oh, thanks, Nyasha. Anything specific you want him to know? Mm, okay, the first thing that I'm picking up on, which I think is just like a message. I don't know if it's necessarily along the lines of what you were wondering, but she's coming through saying she likes traditional love. She likes um, old fashioned kind of love. Like, there might be times where she wishes when it came to her love life that she lived in like a different time period. Like, she likes the idea of an equal partnership, but as far as like romance, she likes old time or old fashioned gesturing. She likes being courted. She likes chivalry. She likes manners, respect. Um, Holding the door for her, bringing her flowers on a first date, not expecting to just like get something from her right away. And I don't necessarily think this is a message for you because I feel like you would know that in a sense. Like, I don't think that's the type of person that you'd be anyways. I think you would be respectful, but I think this is just something that's coming through. Is that she's saying like if you're going to um, pursue me at some point, just know that like I am kind of old fashioned. Like I'm not just gonna jump right into things with anybody. Um, you'll have to like show your worth. Like I don't know why I'm getting like Bridgerton vibes for her for some reason. So she's looking for like that storybook romance. You said, "Oh no, I expect to earn her with Bridgerton vibes." I love it. I love it. I think that's so cute. She's definitely a marriage material girl. She wants to get married. She wants that ring on her finger. She wants the wedding. She wants that security of having like that foundation. She's definitely like monogamy all the way. I'm not getting like the desire for open relationship, polyamory, nothing like that. Like I just feel like she wants her man and she wants him for life. Oh, that's so cute. Past life stuff coming through, letter seals, wax, and all that. Yes, exactly. Let's see. What do you want her to know? Or what do you want him to know? Sorry. What do you want him to know? What do you want him to know? I'm having a hard time getting an answer for this one. I am going to keep pulling though because I want to feel like the message is complete and I don't feel that yet. What is it? He needs to know. Do you think it's possible that I'm trying to put her business out there like this, but do you think it's possible that she would save herself for marriage or that that was like something that she wanted to do and maybe didn't go through with it, but has always like liked that kind of sentiment? Because for whatever reason, that's what it feels like to me. She's saying like, or at least she's saying, I want to be in love. I want to be in love before I do that. She likes gifts of appreciation. So I think gifts are nice. But I think it's not like it's not a money factor. It's not like a value of money. It's just like a, if you swung by the grocery store and you know that she likes this particular kind of snack and you're like, well, let me get it for her and then just like bring it over because I was thinking about her. It's more like the anticipating her needs that she likes. So I guess underlying all of that is acts of service. But she likes the idea, even if it was like $1, nothing like crazy. It's not about the value. It's about the fact that you thought of her and thought to do that for her. It's the gesture itself that she appreciates. She likes being thought of. She wants you to know that she's picking up on your signs. Like you give her, like you were asking earlier about signs and clues as well. She's seeing that you're doing the same thing and she's saying, I'm picking up on that. So if there's something that you say, um, she's picking up on the context. You get my meaning? If you say something kind of talking around a situation, like if you flatter her, you say you compliment her in some way, she's picking up on what you're putting down. Like she knows, she can sense it. She sees that. She might even be wondering herself if you do the same thing to her, like if you post stuff, if you post stories, like is that for her as well? She says that she wants to give your relationship a chance. Um, and when I say that, then I think the next question would be, well, when? Let me see if I can get an answer. When is she thinking about giving the relationship a chance? Being intentional with the gifts, yeah. I think she can see herself exploring a relationship with you or like dating you as early as December of this year. One last message for him, please. She's saying that these are real feelings that she has for you, that she wants to explore, and that your connection was unexpected. I can't believe I'm actually getting timing. Maybe something shifted with her. I've been very intentional and honest about my admiration about her mind and how she thinks and sees the world. I do post a lot of things that I want her to see that is meant to be encouraging to her. And I think you have told me that before, but I think that she's also recognizing it, that those might be little messages for her too. Thank you, IJ. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, I am getting a yes, Amy. You said both way I both laughed and got sad. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that's so funny. For this question in particular, I am getting a yes. I have the Three of Pentacles. Um, this talks about like good work or a good job. This can talk about a collaboration where like maybe he felt like he collaborated on it with you or he inspired you to do it or something like that. Or maybe you were getting opinions from other people about it. But the Three of Pentacles in general means like good work, um, good job. It looks good. It looks great. It looks like you put a lot of effort into it. And like appreciating it, attention to detail, and that it's something that he recognizes and feels rewarded about. Hey, IJ. Okay, I got you. Am I missing something? Oh, sorry. Amy, I'm so sorry. Your donation just came through, or donation, question just came through on StreamYard. I thought I was still waiting on you. Sorry about that. Okay. So I don't need to ask another yes no about if he likes it. Hmm. I mean, you can if you don't want to, based off of what I was picking up. I do feel like he likes it because he feels like you put a lot of work into it, a lot of attention into detail in it. He said that he feels like it's an honor or it's a reward for him. So yeah, I mean, if you want to, we can ask that question outright. But if you want to just see, or if you want to just take the implication, because he implied that he liked it. Hey Ray, you can donate. My list is actually about to close, so just get that in as soon as you can. Okay, Amy, that sounds good. You want to do that one next? All right, let's see. And then after this, we're doing an in-depth, and that's it for you, right? Aw, yeah. Yes, I feel like he liked it. I'm getting the Six of Pentacles. So he's saying this was like your generosity and your thoughtfulness. He felt like it was a gift to him because the Six of Pentacles talks about like giving something to someone or being a gift for someone else. He's saying he receives it like with happiness, and as I mentioned before, like receive it as like an honor. He's saying that he feels your kindness through this gesture, through this drawing. I think you said it was. He's saying he's grateful for it. He feels valued by you to do something like that for him. So yeah, I am getting a yes. All right, I know I said I was going to keep the donation list open till 10:30, but the donations that I have left, I need to be done around 11, so I'm going to have to cut it off now. But this is the updated list that I've got, so everyone should see their name. If you, oh, whoops, do that. If you are on the donation list, I will honor add-ons for you. However, anything outside of that, I am going to post in the list. That's awesome. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Amy, I know that you help me mod sometimes. So, just for future ref, the banner that I have scrolling across the bottom of the screen, you should see it. It says all lists closed. Whenever I have the blue heart where it says if I hit 25 likes, I'll do a free reading for someone at random. Whenever that's scrolling across the bottom, when I start my live stream, if you see that, then I am going to do the giveaway. If you don't see a banner scrolling across the bottom with that information, then I'm not. So that might help you answer questions if you happen to be in here, like when FISA came in and asked that question. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna pull some charms for you too, Amy, because with the paper messages, I haven't put any new words in yet, so I just want to kind of mix it up a little bit. So I feel like you have an encouragement to keep drawing. Keep drawing. I don't know if I have the word draw in here, but I had the word write, present write, and like I think it was persist or something. So and I have skills. So I feel like it's important. Like he wants you to like continue with that outlet of drawing. Because I don't think I have the word draw in here, I think that he's trying to give me the closest word that I have to that, which is right. So I feel like it's something he wants you to continue with. Don't ever stop doing. This is important for your life purpose. Oh, I have a little fox here. That's so cute. Um, so I have a little reindeer, and I feel like, oh, this is kind of a cute message. I feel like he's gonna try to make it snow for you, like come Christmas time or like January, February, something like that. I feel like he's gonna try to make it snow for you because I feel like that is pretty symbolic for your connection. I have a little snowflake here, which I just saw just now. All lists are closed, Ajitha. You met in the winter. That's going to be tough. The first of everything, the first year is going to be tough, I feel, for your connection because, you know, you're having to do all this stuff without him for the first time. I have this little stone, so I feel like he's saying, you were my favorite. That's kind of sweet. And this stone specifically that I have, it's kind of got cracks all in it, but it's whole and it's beautiful, and it's saying that like the cracks make you more beautiful. So he's saying, I feel like if you're feeling broken, if you're feeling shattered, like it's not changing how beautiful you are. Okay, I just have the word unhinged. I don't know why. I think that's something that you say, but I just have the word unhinged, which is making me laugh. Oh, we have sweet smile. Sweet smile. Maybe he liked your smile. Maybe he wants to make you smile. He likes it when Okay, Naisha. Sorry, I'm trying to get through the list as quickly as I can. My goal is to be done by 11. I'm sorry, I hope this important thing is a good thing, not a bad thing. But Naija, I have you down for a in-depth reading. So I will get that taken care of for you and timestamp it, okay? I have water, Amy. Water. Hydrate yourself. Amy, did he have hidden addictions? Things that he felt when he was that consumed his time, or when he felt like overwhelmed? Because I have hidden addiction. Did he do anything? Did he have any habits or anything that weren't the best? He liked how you looked at things with the glass half full. You always were very positive. Did he have a different religion than you? Or just a different religion itself? I have the Star of David here for some reason. Or maybe he didn't identify with a specific religion, because I also have the peace sign here. So curious his thoughts on religion. He was Christian, okay. I take it he respected other people's beliefs, though. That's what it sounds like to me. I see a little baby boy here for you, Amy. I can't remember what I said for your fertility reading, but I see a little boy here in this reading, and I know that we've touched on this in the past, in regards to him reincarnating potentially, but I'm feeling that here in this reading. You said Crystal told you he was a low-key alcoholic. Yeah, he's saying he had a hidden addiction. That was a burden for him. Either this addiction was a burden for him, or when he was feeling burden, he was using more, something like that. It's a habit that he tried to hide from you, I think. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yes, different religions than you. Okay, that's why I said different religions. That makes sense. Okay. He feels like he was handpicked for you. He doesn't regret the time that you guys had together. He felt like it was meant to be. You guys were meant to cross paths. I'm hearing blood moon. Did we? When was the blood moon? Is the blood moon the strawberry moon, or is that different? I don't know why I'm hearing blood moon. Blood moon for some reason. Naija, I have your question. Thanks, girl. Have a good night, friend. Sorry we couldn't talk much tonight. Oh, I was scared I could have been love bombed because of how fast we were, but all just made sense and how we clicked, and I have no clue. Yeah, maybe it's strawberry. Thank you, IJ. Okay, so when did he pass away, Amy? Because remind me, was it February or was it March? IJ saying the blood moon was March. So there's probably going to be something significant that happens around his year anniversary of his death. Um, the last couple of messages here, Amy, we have that like beach trip or trip near the water here that's coming through again. He liked that you were into things that were very like whimsical, like anime and like I don't know what your interests are, but I'm hearing like unicorns and fairies and I don't know. I'm thinking like he just liked how creative you were and like how into like not you were just different. You had different interests than other people do, and I think that he really liked that. Thanks IJ for that for looking that up for us. He's saying he's just as sad as you are, that he um, I guess isn't here. I think more than anything is like he's not able to really like express his side of things. I think that's the hardest part, is having so much unfinished business and not being able to like tell your side of things, and having people just sit there and speculate, and like you not being able to really say your side and how things were for you truly, and feeling like you're never going to get that opportunity. Cottage core, that's so cute. I love cottage core too. Um, I feel like it's important that you don't turn your back to your intuition. I have the back side of a cat here, and cats usually talk about intuition and protection. So I feel like it's like, I have your back. Like he's saying, I have your back. And then also he's saying, don't turn your back to your intuition. So delve more into that. Your mom is really into that kind of stuff, and you're drawn to it, you're pulled to it for a reason. And they really want you to, or he really wants to encourage you to delve further into that side of yourself. And then I don't know what this means, but I'm just going to tell you, I have a butterfly and I have Alice in Wonderland. Butterflies are like, transformative. They could also, a lot of people associate butterflies as like symbols from their loved ones who passed on. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, that's always like, when I think of Alice in Wonderland, I think exploring, but I think appreciating the different, appreciating the crazy, appreciating um, getting maybe a little out of your comfort zone and going on a path, not a path that you would expect. Um, I feel like in Alice in Wonderland, the charm itself is like there's a place for everyone who's different and everyone who's unique, and everyone has something to bring to the table, and it's okay to feel a bit different, and it's okay to get out of your comfort zone. being a little eccentric, being bold, being yourself, just kind of go down the path less traveled, maybe. But you're welcome. Okay, we got 3 more readings to do, and then I'm hopping off of here. Okay, so Naisha is the first person, or sorry, Naisha is the next person. Or sorry, I've got 2 people to read for. For some reason, IJ and Ray are in the same category there. Okay, so Naisha. Who is coming for her in the next 30 days? Have a good night, Amy. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, so Naisha, this is for you. I'm not getting that there's anyone new for you here. I'm getting that there is a returning of the past kind of thing. So I have like 3 of swords here. I have the 9 of swords here. I do have the 3 of Pentacles that I'm taking a look at, which can indicate maybe this could have been like a situationship, friends with benefit situation, maybe something that never really took off with someone. If that resonates for you, take it. If not, it's okay, but I do feel like this is a past person. At first, I thought it was someone new because I saw the Fool here, but all the cards surrounding it in the way that I read, it doesn't feel like someone new. It feels like in the next 30 days, you have like a past person coming in for you. Even potentially like you're still working through some stuff over the next 30 days from a past situation. And I feel like even if you feel like you've moved on, I don't think this person has. I think that they're still looking at you and they're still drawn to your energy because I have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is talking about like not being able to let someone go. But also not being super expressive with your feelings. So I don't know if this is sounding familiar to you or not. Or if maybe you are like, I find it hard to believe this person isn't over me, but maybe you still think of them, then, you know, this could be your energy here too. But essentially, it feels to me like there's not a new energy in love right now. I think there's a lot of focus on money. I think there's a lot of focus on finances and career goals. I have the Ace of Pentacles here and the Nine of Cups, so I do feel like some things are happening for you this month that you've been wanting to happen, but it may not be surrounding love, more like material things. Maybe doing things or crossing things off your bucket list that you've been wanting to do or have for a long time, or potentially just being more hyper focused on your career and your money versus your love life. I still think that there's a lot of thinking about love over the next 30 days, I think that there is a desire from you for something new, though. I don't necessarily feel like you're here ready to explore something again or open up an old wound, or explore something that didn't work out in the first place. But I don't see you starting that something new because the Fool is here and the Fool is facing the past. So it's almost like your attention is redirected to the past rather than the future, even though I think something new is what you want deep down. Um, I think that if there are options that are coming in for you for the next 30 days, you don't like them. So I think that if people are checking you out, hitting on you, trying to pick you up, that kind of thing, I just don't think they're the options that you're looking for. I don't think you're interested. Either you're not attracted to them or they're not offering something to you that you want. Because I have the Four of Cups here indicating that you're not going to settle. And the Four of Cups here is showing that some people could be making offers to you, but you're not taking them. So that is what it feels like to me. And I was just scanning the cards one more time just to make sure there's nothing else coming through here. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you, Naisha. Hopefully this resonates for you. And you can comment and let me know if you'd like. Otherwise, hopefully we'll see you again. And I hope you're sleeping well. Naisha says, I was thinking of starting a concierge non-medical phone support business. If a senior calls and needs help getting transport or a reminder to take meds, how would that go? How would this go? So, Naija, I'm not sure how this works, but for some reason I'm hearing like sourcing leads, because you would need, like, maybe you already have this thought out, maybe you've already figured this part of it out. Because if you would be like maybe basically be like an outsourced thing, maybe you would just be selling yourself to um, a company who has these needs, basically. But needs and leads are like the big thing right now that I'm hearing. So, would you have to sell your company, like sell someone on your company, and then they would hire you collectively? Or would you have to hire, like, would you have to sell yourself to individual people that would require this need? Um, and then that way you can have start making money like on a subscription basis. Like, I don't know how this would work. I'm assuming you want this to be a profit, in some capacity, because you wouldn't be doing this for free. But needs and leads, I think, are like the biggest thing for me. But I think that's really your only obstacle, is just making sure that there are people who would utilize this service, and there is a way to grow that, to have like a bigger reach. And I think that really it just would be the growing pains of starting a business up itself. They are saying that this would eventually subside your anxiety. This would help you regain your composure, releasing fear of starting something new, like actually getting your, sinking your teeth into something that you feel you've been thinking about and wanting to do would feel really good to actually seeing it like get off the ground. Domini, I am not doing free reads right now. I'm working on donations and I'm about to sign off here in a few minutes. I think that you have the head for it, Naija. Because these are some things that I'm sure you've already thought about, and I don't need to bring it to your attention because I have you here as the King of Swords. So they're saying that you have a good head for this. Like this is um, something that you would be able to navigate through with a, with a breeze. Like I don't think you would have any issues as far as like putting the thought power behind something like this and getting it off the ground. Maybe someone else who doesn't think like you and doesn't have the experience like you, this might be more difficult for them to do. So I suppose what I'm thinking is if you're looking for passive income, I think that that is something that would happen down the line, but just know this will be work. This is going to be work. This isn't going to be like something that's passive income right out the gate. You're going to be putting a lot more time and effort into this than um, maybe even right now what you think you would be doing, because I do have the Ten of Wands. The world is here indicating that it will be a success. And like I said before, eventually it would subside your anxiety because it would make you feel like you're actually doing something that you set your mind to. And I think also this is a unique thing that you're offering, a unique service that you're offering. This might even be the first of its kind. I don't know. I haven't done the research, but they're saying that you're bringing a unique element to something that maybe is not well known or maybe doesn't exist in a broader spectrum. Like maybe this is something that is a fairly new concept, this service that you're providing. Again, I don't know. I haven't done the research, but something about it feels like you're lighting the way, or you're creating your own path. Because I have the Page of Wands, that's like marching to the beat of your own drum, doing something different. And so this could become like this huge thing because people didn't know that this was a service that people offered, and now they could utilize something like this and it would be helpful to them. Um, so overall, I feel success. I just think I'm more so picking up hesitation on the startup of it all, like getting it off the ground in the first place. Um, but yeah, Naija, that is what I've got for you. Feel free to check back in with me on this. You can leave me a comment if you want. If you need clarification on anything, let me know, and I can see if maybe I can help you with that if there's anything else that I missed. But I hope you have a great night. I hope you're sleeping well, and I'll get this time stamped for you once I sign off here. All right, this is for IJ. Ray, I have you next and last. I have you down for a in-depth reading. So whenever you're ready to post your question, feel free to do so. I am kind of in a hurry tonight. Hey, Anja. Okay, so this is from NF as usual. Pulling up my little notebook here. All right, AJ, working on yours now. Wow, I've gotten so much already. This is crazy. And I didn't even pull a card yet. It just immediately started channeling, and it's here. I'm about halfway done, IJ. Ray, hello. I have your question. I can definitely do that for you. Hey, Melissa. All my lists are closed. If you look at the scrolling banner across the bottom of the screen in the pinned comment, I am not doing free readings right now. I'm finishing up my donation list and then I'm heading off. You can try it back tomorrow if you want, okay? Okay, you liked anyways. Will you keep me in mind tomorrow if you see my name? So, Melissa, just get here early. So, I offer free readings. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm not working tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just so used to being here that I just like completely forgot that. My schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I offer free readings the first 15 minutes of every live stream. So my advice would be to stay subscribed, turn notifications on, and then as soon as you see that banner drop down that I'm live, you hop on because I will do free readings the first 15 minutes. And it's first 15 minutes of almost every single live stream that I offer. I offer some type of free reading. You just have to make sure that you get in early because if not, you might miss it. Okay? Oh no, you're totally fine. Thanks, girl, but it was nice seeing you. Um, Thanks for the sub and the like as well. Okay, so IJ, I have your channeled message and I sent it to you as well. All right, so she says, you make me blush. I feel hot in my face when I talk to you. You are a smooth talker, and I don't even know if you know that. Some of the things you say have me thinking about it days later and just smiling thinking about it. You leave an impression on me, and it's one that makes me feel good. Thank you for being such a good person and taking an interest in me. You make me feel special. I feel like we are each other's not so secret admirers. And then I feel like she wanted to put like a little winky face there, but I can't draw, so I didn't do that. He says, I feel like we are each other's not so secret admirers, and that's fun to me. I cherish what we have. I know, isn't that so cute? I thought so too. Wait, what the heck was that? Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to figure out what you guys are seeing on your side. I'm gonna have to mess around with that. That is weird. Um, okay. So this is for Ray. You're welcome, IJ. Thank you again for stopping by. I'll see you guys next week. This last message is for Ray, or this last reading, I should say, is for Ray. And then I'll be gone. All right, Ray wants to pull cards to see why this taken man you haven't talked to in years keeps showing up in your energy, so you can start working on getting him out of it. Is it interfering with your life, Ray? Do you feel like it's making matters complicated for you? What's going on with this taken man? Why are you showing up in her energy? Three of Swords. Did things not leave off the right way with you guys? Because if Three of Swords indicates like maybe you're the one that got away for him. You're the one that got away? Have you heard of that expression before? Like maybe he feels like he thinks about the what ifs sometimes. Like what if he made different decisions maybe? I don't think he has any intentions to do anything about it. He is definitely trying to be faithful, but I think sometimes when you put a lot of thought into it, or you put a lot of thought into someone, you can start picking up on their energy around you. So, like if he's thinking about you a lot, even though he doesn't have any intention on doing anything about it, he's like thinking about you all the time, thinking about the situation quite a bit, and then that's starting to read into your energies here. There wasn't any arguments, but you didn't do things properly. Yeah, like I mean, there could be some regret because I've got the Three of Swords here, and this is talking about feeling like things didn't go the way that he would have liked. Things didn't end ideally. They ended um, maybe not in a great way. But the Three of Swords mostly right now feels like maybe you're the one that got away for him, meaning like he should have tried harder because now I feel like he's feeling like he might have missed out on an opportunity with you. But alas, he is in a relationship, so he's not going to act on this. Um, but I think that you're feeling him in your energy because of how much he could be thinking about this. Not only that, Ray, but something that I just heard from Spirit is that if he's doing any kind of therapy or counseling, oh, they're saying, yeah, okay, Eight of Wands. If he's doing any therapy or counseling, which I'm getting confirmation on, like if he's working on himself in some way or doing some healing modalities like Reiki, um, sound healing, counseling, whatever, you could be a part of his past that's like a pain point for him. And he's trying to work through that. So sometimes other people in our lives could drudge the past up, even if we're not intentionally going there. So I'm getting like he could be having to go back and deal with the past because he is trying to grow. He's trying to change. And because you are a part of his past, you could be a pain point for him that he's having to work through right now. You said he was a jackass and I just left the situation. Yeah. Um, so I'm sorry that him putting heavy thought onto you is creating this energy around you that you want to let go of. Um, let me see if he's attached to you or if he's just an energy around you. I feel like he's happy. Is he married? He might be married. Because I have the Sun and the Four of Wands. Married, maybe with a kid, or maybe married trying to have a kid. I don't know, but I'm getting that he's fine where he's at. And he doesn't intend to act on this. Is he attached to her? Is he attached to Ray? Is he attached to her? Please tell me yes or no. Is he? Is he just an energy around her? No, there's definitely a tether here between you guys. There's like an energetic cord of unresolved stuff. Is he fine? Is he fine? He's working on some stuff himself right now, Ray. Maybe things haven't always been good between them, but right now he's really trying to be better and do better. I'm getting overall he's okay. I think that he has some like, issues to work through, as do we all. But I think they're okay right now. And I think he's okay. But you guys do have an energetic cord to one another from unresolved stuff. But maybe you're resolved, but he doesn't feel resolved. So that could be the issue here. Um, I don't really feel like any more messages are coming out from that. So I think that's a full circle answer for you. I tried to see if I could get any other information, but it seems like I just keep getting the repeating message over and over. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not the person to go to as far as like how to free yourself of that. You may want to look into like an energy reader, um, or I feel like we each have the power ourselves to disconnect from things. You could look into a cord cutting ritual if you believe or if that resonates with you at all. Um, if you have like any remnants, anything that he's given you, maybe get rid of that. I know I'm sure it's been a long time and you probably don't have anything left of his. Um, but I do think that the situation will resolve itself once he works through whatever it is he's working through. Um, but if you're wanting a quicker fix than that, it might require an energetic cleansing for you, which I think a Reiki healer could help you with. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That makes it easier. I was just trying to think of like different things. For example, so Ray, that is all I've got for you, girl. So when you stop coming up in his therapy sessions, it will be gone. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. I think that if you feel comfortable just waiting it out, I think eventually this will not be an issue for you anymore. Now, I think it's also important that you don't ask about him in readings because if you do, then of course that energy will be there. But I think that if you're just going about your life and you're just, getting readings and, doing your own thing and he's coming through involuntarily, I think that that will resolve itself once he's able to work through the stuff that he's going through. Yes. But of course, if you're wanting a quicker fix, if you're wanting to just get that taken care of on your own now, you could always do something like an energetic clearing and seeing if that helps. We don't realize it, but we all go throughout the world just like sponges picking up on people's energy. It's like imagine when you go outside and you go in the public and you go, like, say you're taking a trip and you go to the airport, you're touching things, you're sitting in seats that other people have sat, by the time that you get to where you're going, you're like, oh my God, I need to change and I need to shower because I feel so gross. I feel so dirty. And in a sense, that's what happens with energy too. You have energetic hygiene. And I think that through the people that we interact with all our life, it's kind of like a dirty airport where we're picking up on their energy. And if we're not focusing on like helping keep ourselves like clear of that, then, we can carry that with us even if we're not trying to. So that's just my little analogy there. But yeah, I get it because you're like, I'm not even asking about him. You're like, I'm just asking a general question and he's there and you're just like, I just want to clear him of my energy, and I totally understand. So I think just if you want to wait, that's great, and let him do what he's got to do. And then if you're like, this is too much, this is taking too long, then I think you can go a different route with an energetic clearing. And you can even do stuff like that yourself too, Ray. Like you can go on YouTube, look up energetic clearing, and they have like certain sound healing music and things like that. It doesn't have to cost you money. You can just do it yourself. There's also like I'm sure there's like cord cutting meditations and all kinds of stuff. So if you're just like, I kind of want to just see how this goes, but in the meantime, you want to help clear your energy a little bit, you can do stuff like that. You can call on your spiritual team to help disconnect you from his energy. Your intentions are very powerful. So it's whatever you feel inclined to do and whatever resonates with you is going to work the best. But thank you, Ray. I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for coming in. I am going to go ahead and sign off because I got some things to do. But I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time.